Hey lovelies, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Today we're going to be talking about Destiny and Laberick being back in court. You guys know that we have covered their story and we've been following it for some time now. The last time we talked about how Laberick essentially won because Destiny was running her mouth and speaking publicly despite there being a court order in place preventing her from doing so. Now, of course, we did also talk about that the judge did find her in contempt of the agreement that they had reached, and that she is going to have to pay Laberick $19,000. Now, this is an update in relation to that, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But if you're new to this channel, I do reality TV commentary. I talk about celebrity news and everything in between. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And tap that bell button right next to it so you know every single time that I post. And everyone, please like, share. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. All of these things help with the algorithm. So, if you're trying to support your girl, please make sure you do all of these things. It's a free way to support the channel. Now that you've done all of that, let's get into this tea. So Destiny's lawyer filed a motion to basically appeal, i.e. to either not pay the amount or basically alter the amount. So essentially, either change the amount, amend it in some way, or completely vacate it, so completely remove the obligation to pay that amount. Now, it is basically set for a hearing on the 1st of October at 9 a.m. in the courtroom of the Madison County Court. And I think it's very interesting because I'm like, what is going to happen? Because it sounded like the judge was not necessarily pleased with Destiny by essentially holding her in contempt. And so if they're trying to alter, amend, or vacate it, all I'm thinking is $19,000. Now, let's be clear. I'm not saying that $19,000 is not a significant amount of money for most people, but at the same time, I'm thinking about Destiny, who is someone that is a reality TV star. Let's not forget the Big D. Isn't that what she calls herself? So, Big D, why can't you just pay this man his $19,000? Why can't you just pay it? Like, wouldn't it be easier to pay this man $19,000 than to pay the lawyers to then have another hearing where they're going to represent you? I could almost bet it's close enough to the $19,000. So it's like, do you know how to do your calculations? I feel like there is a thing about knowing when to just be like, okay, cost balance analysis, it makes more sense for me to just pay the money and be done with it. And I just don't feel like maybe she has that, because I don't understand. There are times where, for instance, people are going through a divorce and the amount of money between them is so little. And you're like, why are you spending thousands of pounds or dollars on lawyers who will charge you by the hour? So you will end up paying thousands in legal fees when there is only something little between you guys. It's like when you sit down and think about it, you're like, okay, it makes more sense. Instead of paying your lawyer 19 grand, how about you pay this man 19 grand and let it go away? I bet she misses Melody now, because at least in the past, Melody may have paid part of it for you, giving you a contribution towards that if you don't have the money. But now you got to do this by yourself and pay your bills. I bet she is regretting no longer being friends with melodyshari, because to be honest, Melody had a good time on TikTok. So we don't know how much she sold, but that woman was getting sold out constantly. So if that's the case, honey, she could have helped you. She could have thrown you a dime here. She would have helped you without thinking twice. And now you gotta deal with it and pay your bills by yourself. Like, why can't your Big D Stormy or Big D friend Stormy help you as well? Maybe she can give you a super chat here and there. Maybe she can do a little something for you since you have a YouTube channel. I don't know. Like, get your coins up. I don't know. Personally, I just find it odd that you're going to the courts to fight about $19,000 when you could easily just try and enter a payment plan with that man and pay it to him little by little or something. Like, I just don't get it. That means she ain't got it like that. So I'm just wondering, how much are you getting with the storyline that you're pushing on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Did you not negotiate to get a good amount of money? But then again, I guess they have to see your value for you to be able to, for them to be able to pay up like that. And I'm not convinced that they even have the budget to pay people like that, in my opinion. Now, everything I've said so far is in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, for purposes of critique. It is not to be said as a fact, honey. All is alleged, okay? But let me know what you guys think. Is it just me? Or do you think, does it make sense for Destiny to actually go to court to be fighting about $19,000? Seriously, let me know what you guys think. Because I'm just thinking, cut your losses and enter into a payment plan. Even if you don't have the money right now, tell him, get your lawyers to reach out to his lawyers and say, don't have the cash right now, but I would be able to enter into a payment plan, $1,000 a month, even $500 a month. That would show your intention. And then you guys can have and agree that, right? But to be honest, maybe part of why she's making this application is because they tried to do that and negotiate, but he is not budging. So it could be that as well. And so she's trying to take it to the courts, let there be some sort of formal payment agreements of some sort to try to resolve this. But to be honest, we're not going to find out more about this until the 1st of October. So I would be keeping my ears to the streets to see if anything else comes up. But also, you guys, I love when you guys be in the comment section, even updating me on some stuff, because sometimes your girl be busy, your girl works, and at the moment I'm on holiday for 3 weeks in Southeast Asia. So your girl is busy. But I was I have to still put out some content for you guys. It wouldn't be right. I'm just out here enjoying myself, and I'm not at least coming to say hi and kick it with you guys. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Let me know in the chat. And also let me know what you all think about this whole Destiny mess. And yeah, don't forget to share, hit that subscribe button, and tap that bell button right next to it so you know every single time that I post or go live. And I'll speak to you guys in the next video. Bye.